to my YouTube channel. My name is Kauthar. If this is your first time on this channel, please consider subscribing. I make videos about what it is like to live in Lagos, where I go, what I do, what I eat, what I wear, and videos you're generally going to enjoy. So please consider subscribing to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be sharing my Nigerian food timetable because I live in Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm going to be sharing a very simple Nigerian food timetable that I've been using since like January. Like, it's so easy, and I just feel like it's going to come in handy for a lot of people, because in all honesty, that question, what are we going to eat today, God, he has terrorized a lot of women, a whole lot of women, like women of all ages, whether young, old, mother, not a mother. They're just like, what are we going to eat today? And you'd be thinking, like you're literally going to spend more time thinking about what to eat than cooking the actual food. And that was why I decided that I wasn't going to be doing that every single day of my life. I was just going to make a food timetable. And having a food timetable does not mean you live a rigid life. I mean, if you have a food timetable, it just guides you. So at any point in time, you know what you're going to eat. You're not going to be wondering what you're going to eat. Then if you want to eat something different, of course, you can cook something different. If you want to change things, you can change things. But you basically have, like, you have a guideline. And at any point in time, you know what you can eat and stuff like that. So I think it is very, very easy to have a food timetable that your family can follow. It just saves you the stress, doesn't it? Yeah, so before I actually got married, I used to eat bread and beans a lot. It was my favorite food, and I liked the fact that it was easy. The woman that used to sell it lived very close to my former house, so I just go out, buy bread and beans, and it was very filling. If I eat bread and beans once a day, I'm okay. I don't need to eat any other thing that day. So a lot of people actually teased me that they're sure I'm just going to be serving my husband bread and beans, bread and beans, bread and beans. And I'm very happy that I've disappointed them, because we actually eat bread only twice in a week, which is progress for me. We eat bread twice, we eat beans twice, and we do not even eat bread with beans. Do you see? Like, do you just see the transition? There's nobody good cannot be good to you guys. Anyways, this was what actually inspired me to make this video. Like, I cannot believe Kauthar, who would do bread and beans every single day, now eats bread twice in a week and beans twice in a week, and not even together. So if you want to see this Nigerian timetable, watch this video to the end. But if you'd like to download it as well, I'm going to leave a link to download it in the description box down below, so make sure you check it out. I'm going to start with Mondays. I think there's a lot of explanation that comes with this timetable, and I'm just going to give you the explanation. So if you want to tweak the timetable, you can tweak it. You understand what I was thinking about before coming up with this timetable. Before this year, I didn't have a freezer in my house, so on the few occasions where I would make stew, I'll just like keep warming the stew. Like when I cook the stew, I'll keep warming it until I'm done eating it. And that's not really the best, because sometimes the stew gets bad. So while I was drafting this timetable, I only said I was going to be eating food with stew like 3 days, which is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's if I cook this stew on Sunday, I'll just eat it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. At least 3 days is enough. Like, it's like warming the stew for 3 days is okay. It's not going to get bad. So when I'm reading out this timetable, you're going to notice that after Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we no longer eat food that requires stew. It's just other things. But now that we have a freezer, I think I might be changing up some things, like not changing the meals but just rearranging, because I mean, when I make this stew, I keep it in the freezer and it can last for as long as we want. I don't need to be warming. I don't need to be scared that it's going to spoil before we finish eating it or something like that. So let's get right into it. God, you guys, I'm sure you know by now that I talk too much, but anyways, let's get into the timetable. And I think I should also say we do not have lunch on our timetable. We only the only meals we're going to see on the timetable is breakfast and dinner, and that is because I don't know, maybe I don't want to be cooking 3 times a day, and I just want to leave room for flexibility. So let's say you want to eat something that's not on the timetable, you can reserve it for lunch. Like for days when I crave bread, aside the time when it's on the timetable, I use it for lunch. There's also no noodles on our timetable because my husband doesn't eat noodles. So if I feel like eating noodles, I can eat it during lunch. There's also no cereals. My husband likes to take cereals, but I don't like to take cereals. So if he feels like taking cereals, you can take it during lunch or whatever. Do you get? So lunch is just left out for us to be flexible. Eat what you want, eat what the other person doesn't eat, and just enjoy your life. So let's get into it. Mondays breakfast, we usually eat white rice with plantain, right? White rice. So I would have already made stew on Sunday or Saturday, but just white rice with plantain is what we eat on Monday mornings. And usually my husband doesn't eat his plantain in the morning, he leaves it for lunch. So I think that caters to my husband's lunch on Monday. But me, sometimes after eating rice in the morning, I'm usually not hungry, and if I get hungry, the rice is probably remaining. I'll just look for something around the house to snack on. Monday morning, we do white rice, plantain, and for dinner, we do fufu with soup. During the weekend, I make stew and I make soup because I know we need stew and we need soup for our swallows. That's the end for Monday. For Tuesdays, in the mornings, we eat rice and beans, again with stew, and for dinner, we do semo with soup. Wednesday mornings we do pasta, and this pasta is usually like jollof style, so we do not need stew for that. We do not need stew for the pasta. And then for dinner, I eat eba or amala, while my husband does plantain, because I do not eat plantain and my husband as well doesn't like amala. So when he's eating something I don't like, it's also my opportunity to eat something he doesn't like, you get. So now you see that Wednesday, this is the day where we finish eating stew normally, because pasta in the morning and in the night I'm the only one even using the stew, because my husband will do maybe plantain and eggs or something. He doesn't need stew, so the stew has finished at this point and I'm good. On Thursdays in the mornings we do potatoes slash yam with eggs. I eat yam, my husband eats potatoes. I don't really like potatoes, my husband doesn't really like yam, so we do yam slash potato with eggs on Thursday morning. And for Thursday in the night for dinner we eat plantain porridge. I don't even know why we're saying we, because I don't eat plantain porridge, my husband eats plantain porridge. So here I get creative. Sometimes I eat amala if the stew did not finish the previous night, because I really like amala. Sometimes I eat noodles. I just eat anything. I mean, it's easy if I'm the one not eating the food I'm making, because I can always look for something to eat. So that's that. Plantain porridge is the meal for Thursday dinner. Friday mornings we do bread, either toast bread or bread and eggs, one of the two. And then for dinner we do beans. On Saturday morning we do, it's supposed to be jollof rice or fried rice, but my husband says he doesn't like any of the two, so we just make white rice. However, sometimes we have white rice in the freezer, and on such days I'm very happy, because it means I can make either jollof rice or fried rice for myself, while my husband eats the white rice that is in the freezer. And in the night we have potatoes with eggs. And again, on Saturday night, I get to be creative. I get to eat whatever I want. So if there's a meal I've been wanting to make that my husband doesn't like or something, I just make whatever I want for Saturday night. And on Sunday mornings, again, we eat bread. If we ate toast bread on Friday, we'd eat bread and eggs on Sunday. And if we ate bread and eggs on Friday, we eat toast bread on Sunday. So we don't eat the same thing. And on Sunday night, we eat beans. I should also add that if you'd notice, even though we do not eat a variety of things, like there are a lot of things we don't eat, I've tried to make the timetable like full of different types of meals, so that we can get different classes of nutrients, and it's not as if we're just eating carbohydrates or we're just eating proteins and stuff like that. Sometimes the soap we use for our swallow is vegetable, so like we just try to like make sure we're getting maximum nutrients from the meals that we eat. And I also didn't want us to be eating a particular food too many times. If you notice, rice, which is what most Nigerians eat a whole lot, is just like 2 times on our timetable, or let me say 3 times counting rice and beans. And in fact the 3 times would have been 3 different types of rice, if it wasn't that my husband didn't like jollof rice or fried rice. So I try to make sure that we're not eating one thing so many times. Even bread, that is my own favorite, is only twice we eat it. And you notice that for most of the meals, the maximum time we eat anything is 2 times. Do you understand? So in case you want to come up with your own timetable as well, try to make sure that there's a variety if you can, and you're not eating one thing so many times, so that one doesn't get bored. So that is the food timetable for our house. Feel free to adapt this timetable to your own lifestyle. I mean, there are a lot of things that are not on this timetable, because I don't eat a lot of things, and as you've seen, my husband as well doesn't eat a lot of things. And I feel like it's flexible enough, because when we feel like eating other things that are not on the timetable, we can use it for lunch, or we can just change any meal on any day and make something that we both feel like eating if it's not on the timetable. If you want to include fruits in your timetable, you basically just have something to follow through, something where you can say, okay, let me change this one and let me do this in my own timetable. I don't know if you want me to maybe show you how I make some of the meals, or how I meal prep, because sometimes I'm not always cooking like Monday night. I'm not always cooking every single time, so I can show you how I meal prep if you guys would want to see that. But then don't forget to check the description box down below for a link to download this timetable if you'd like to download it as well. And I think the video is going to end at this point, because I've basically shared the Nigerian food timetable with you. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you're going to be following this timetable, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or you have any observations or you want to even suggest anything to me, feel free to leave them in the comment section as well. And make sure you come back to watch my next video. You're going to enjoy it as well. Alrighty guys, bye.